Welcome to Utah Fish Finder. We're here at Tibble Fork Reservoir, and this is a beautiful place to come fish.
It is. We drove through American Fork. We passed Timpanogos Cave, and that drive is beautiful.
It is. It's
I
a
loved
really
it.
great place. One of the things I like about Tibble Fork Reservoir is when you look up at the mountains, especially over to the right, you see the backside of Mount Timpanogos.
That it just makes me want to go to Mount Timpanogos again. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But we're not here today to talk about Mount Timpanogos.
We're here to have fun.
We're here to fish.
So we're going to do some fishing, and we'll let you know how we do.
Wish us luck. I have found our very own Utah hero. This is Trent, and he is a firefighter for Lehigh. And he took his day off to come here to Tibble Fork and do some fishing. Have you had any luck today, Trent?
A little bit, not too much, but it's fun.
He said he caught a baby. So he's a fireman, so he, you know, he let it back. Saving fish and children. Trent, do you have any fishing stories that you like to share, or how often do you come here?
I don't necessarily have any stories, but we usually come up, I don't know, a couple times a month in the morning. Yeah, do a couple hours of fishing, and as far as stories, not too many stories. We came up this year and we had pretty good luck. Between the two of us, we caught about 28 fish.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we released them all, and so that was a good day.
Well, that's really neat.
Yeah.
What bait do you like to use here?
Salmon eggs. That's what we use. It's my grandma told us that secret a long time ago, and it's worked ever since. So we stick with salmon eggs.
And you have a lot of success with that.
Yeah.
Okay, neat. Now we are wondering if you ever prepare fish that you catch.
Yeah, this last year we actually, a couple of them that we caught, we took them back and put a little lemon on it and smoked them.
Did you do this at the firehouse?
No.
Oh, darn.
So we just did, I think it was like a hickory smoke, and smoked them up with lemon and a little salt and pepper, and they were really good.
Do you just fry it in a pan?
No, just put it on a smoker.
Oh, okay. I don't know what a smoker is.
Oh. So you just put wood chips in, heat them up, and the smoke is what cooks them. So it gives that.
It's an outside type thing. Okay.
Gives it a smoky flavor.
Do you have to? You got the fish before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Someone said don't gut the fish, just fry it up, and we're saying no. You got the fish.
Yeah, you got it.
But whatever. To each his own. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, Trent, or for interviewing with us today.
Yeah,
and we will catch you on the other side of the break with more Utah Fish Finder.
Okay. Now you want to hold it between your fingers here.
Okay.
So you just stick your fingers in there, and that allows you to grab the line. Say,
with my index finger.
Yeah. So.
Like that?
And then flip the bail over.
Okay.
And now you're ready to cast.
Okay.
You want to bring it back, and when you cast, point your finger in the direction that you're casting.
Okay.
And just before where you want it to leave the pole, you point your finger. And when you point your finger, it'll release the line, and then it will cast.
Okay. How far do I want it to go?
Oh, about 15, 20 yards.
Okay.
Fish aren't out very far right now. They're catching fish.
I just saw one. Okay.
Okay, now you know where to cast.
Yes!
Remember to point your finger.
Okay.
That's where the line gets released.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Yes, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can do this. That was pretty good.
That is good. Yes.
Okay, so.
Okay, now
Tighten it a
turn
little.
it, and now flip the bail. Now you're set. Okay,
Yeah,
just leave
like
it right
that.
there.
Okay.
And you're ready.
I'm gonna catch me a fishy. Usually I catch goldfish crackers, but.
Those are good too.
Not today. Hi, welcome back to Utah Fish Finder. I'm Liz, and I am here with Mike and Dustin, and they are father and son. I'll let you guess which one's the father and which one's the son. I wasn't sure. And they are our neighbors while we're fishing. Did you catch the first time I cast my line? For the first time, did you see it?
Yeah, we did.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was bad. Not bad.
I paid him to say that. So, what bait are you using today, Mike?
I'm using worm right now.
Worm, okay. And what about you, Dustin?
I'm using worm as well.
They're sharing bait. And
Yep.
I think they've caught a few.
We've caught 4 fish.
4 fish.
4 fish.
Can you show it to us real quick? Can you lift it up? We're hoping to catch some fish. I'm Lucky Liz. Look at that! And these are all trout, right?
2
Yes.
trout and 2 brown.
Oh, okay. Okay, we can put those back. Okay, thank you. Now Dustin says that he is the fisherman of the family. So we're wondering if you have a fish story that you'd like to share with us.
Fish story. There's lots of fish stories.
Do you have a favorite?
Maybe some night fishing down in Fish Lake. Down in, where is that, Redmond?
Yeah.
Okay.
Redmond, Utah.
Central Utah.
Uh-huh.
Good fishing down there. Do night fishing. Knock them dead down there. Full moon, nighttime.
Yeah. What's the
Pretty
biggest fish you caught?
Probably about 3 pounds is the biggest fish I caught, and it was down there in Fish Lake.
3 pounds. How long have you been fishing?
Since I was a kid.
Okay. So just a few years. What about you, Mike?
Off and on for 40 years.
Wow. Okay. And do you have a fish story that you'd like to share with us?
Not really. I'm not much of a fisherman, more of a hunter.
He's more of a hunter. That's for our next show, Utah Fish Hunter. I don't know. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll be back with more Utah Fish Finder.
Welcome to the tackle box for Utah Fish Finder. I'm Rich,
And I'm Liz.
and we're going to have fun showing you non-fishing items that go in your tackle box.
Yes, I'm really excited about this. Teach me, Rich.
Okay, I've got a bunch of stuff in my bag here that don't necessarily work for fishing items, and let's see how we do on these. Let's have you pick something and we'll talk
Well, I
about
can
it.
see this right away.
Okay,
Water.
water's important.
Of course, you want water.
You start getting dehydrated, you tend to get headaches and not feel so good.
You want to be
and-
without, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. For me, I would have something to go with it.
Ice.
Blue ice.
Yes.
I also have a big one for my bag.
Okay.
And I like to have the blue ice because you can keep your water cold, or you can keep your soda pop cold.
Or you can keep yourself cold.
Yeah. And the other advantage is that if you catch some fish, you can keep them cold.
Yeah.
And it'll help
They'll stay
keep them
fresh. Yeah. Smart
Okay.
idea. Okay, this is my favorite thing in here. Rich's insulator for his drinks. He uses these a lot, don't you, Rich? See, I always see this in his hand.
Yeah, this will keep a drink cold for an hour or two. And so, to me, it's a really good investment to have these. They only cost a couple of dollars.
This tells me that to you, cold drinks are important.
Yes, they're very important. Okay, next. Let's go for this.
Yes,
This is a garbage bag.
but you don't use it for garbage.
I don't use it for garbage. I like to put my fish in it so that it keeps everything else like drinks and sandwiches and stuff. It keeps them from getting fishy.
I think that's an excellent idea. Very excellent. Okay, and how important is sunscreen to Rich if he has 3 in his bag? 3 sunscreens.
Those are good because after your fishing trip is over, you still want to feel good.
You don't want to be burnt to a crisp.
And especially with your suntan lotion, get the back of your neck.
Yeah, men need to do that.
That's where it burns the easiest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you like the spray.
Or if you want to cover your face instantly, you just close your eyes and
Yeah.
even get your ears.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Okay.
Okay, go for it, friend. Yes.
Oh, I could have used these on my last fishing trip. These are hand wipes, and when you're fishing and handling fish and worms and power bait and all those kind of stinky things, then this helps you to clean your hands.
Yes.
You can live with yourself easier. I guess part of the problem is you've been handling fish,
Yeah.
handling worms, power bait, those stinky things,
Yes.
and then you go to eat a sandwich.
Oh. Oh. I remember interviewing someone on Soldier Creek, and she said, my hands smell like garlic and cheese, the power bait. And so
Very good to have.
I should have said, go find Rich.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, let's see. Oh. There's
Wow.
Scissors.
Scissors.
Yes.
I love scissors.
Okay, what do you use them for?
You can snip your line, but my favorite way of using them is cutting pieces of worm.
Yeah.
You just, you know, you try to pinch it with your thumbnail and it's too messy.
I'm not doing that.
So you just clip it with scissors and it
Scissors
works
would
great.
be the better choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next. These are a must.
Yes.
Now these aren't just any sunglasses, although they are prescription, but the main thing about the sunglasses is they're polarized. That means light reflecting off water kills the reflections.
Yes.
And you can see into the water.
Right.
And it helps you to be able to see your fish.
Yes.
Or what the bottom looks like or whatever.
Yes. Do you remember when we were going for crawdads?
Oh, yes.
And somebody was saying, "Oh, look, I can see a crawdad," and I couldn't see. I couldn't see in the water, and I was impressed that they could see. And I realized I didn't have sunglasses, and they did.
Yes.
So
Polarized.
polarized. They have to be polarized.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, we are here. Yes. We need some ibuprofen or something like it.
Uh-huh.
Because you don't want to end your fishing trip early for a headache.
Yeah.
That would not be fun. No way.
Now, another cool thing to have in your tackle box, I like to use some nail clippers. These work really good because you tie off a knot and there's this little strand that sticks out from them and you clip that off. Or if you want to take out a piece of your line, maybe it's gotten a nick in it or something, and you just clip your line.
Yeah.
And that's the easiest way I know to cut fishing line.
I agree. I use toenail clippers for other things in my home, and they're simple and easy to just snip little things here and there.
Yeah.
Smart. Smart. Okay, my turn. What could be in here? Oh,
Oh, yes.
a snack.
A snack
A
is
snack for Rich.
good. It gives you a boost of energy.
That probably should go with the man first aid kit.
Yeah. Okay, next. Oh, here's a favorite one, a man tool. This is kind of like a Leatherman, except a Leatherman weighs about
Right.
5 pounds.
Yes,
It's huge.
yeah.
This is a little tiny thing.
Oh yeah, a keychain.
And so it's so cute.
It's cute.
You know, it's got your pliers in it. It's got knives, screwdrivers, and one thing really cool, if I can get it out, it's a little tough sometimes,
A flashlight.
a flashlight.
Yeah. Thank you for shining that right in my eyes, Rich.
Purple. So that's kind of cool to have.
I'm sure that that's important. And you have a big flashlight.
And I got a big one.
Do you ever use a flashlight?
Well, there's two reasons to use a flashlight. One of them is that you're getting there really early in the morning,
Okay.
and so that helps. Or the fishing was good, or you want it to be good, and you keep fishing until it's dark,
Right.
and you need to find your way home.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what I noticed? This is small enough to... You can use both hands. Do you do that? You put that in your mouth? And
They do
I
have
see people
some
do that.
LED ones that
Oh,
go around your
yes.
head, but
That's not fashionable.
no, I'm not up to date. Well, I think we've about got it.
Yes. Thank you for teaching me some new things.
Yes, this has been fun, and these are some things that you'll want to have in your tackle box. Thanks for being here for Utah Fish Finder and in our tackle box.
We hope to catch you next time.
This is Rich.
And I'm Liz.
We'll see ya. Bye.
Fads and Fashions, Utah's most unique boutique, located in the Valley Fair Mall.
Welcome back to Utah Fish Finder. I'm Liz.
And I'm Rich. And in the kitchen today, we're going to be doing a favorite recipe, tempura.
I am so excited because, first of all, I lived in Japan for 3 months and I got to have the best tempura you could imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not a big fish eater. I think Rich knows this. Anything fried with a batter, you can't go wrong.
Oh, tempura is the kind of way of fixing fish so that people who don't like fish love tempura. And so it's going to be a great recipe.
It's going to be really good. Rich is smart. He knows what he's doing, people. So what are we going to do?
The first thing we need to start off with is fish. The one thing you want to make sure of when you're getting ready for it is you want to make sure the fish is dry.
Okay.
If the fish isn't dry, the batter's not going to stick. You can kind of assist it a little bit by putting a little bit of flour on it.
Okay. That absorbs the moisture and keeps it dry.
That's correct. Okay, now we got our fish ready.
Okay.
So let's set this aside for a second.
Okay.
Now we're going to mix up our ingredients.
Okay.
Now we want to start off with 3/4 cup of flour.
Okay. Here we go. Over here. I'll let you pour it in.
Okay.
I'll do the sifting. This is an old-fashioned sifter.
Oh, yes.
I'm almost like a pioneer.
Don't sift it yet.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay. Now we need cornstarch. We got a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and cornstarch helps to make it more crunchy. And we like it to be crispy and crunchy.
Okay, 1/4 cup cornstarch, right?
Okay, now this is kind of a mixture here. Okay, all our miscellaneous stuff is in this little bowl because we'd had too many bowls. So we've got a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of sugar, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to sift them all together so we'll have a uniform mixture. Now I can sift. Now you can sift.
I cannot wait. Here we go. All right. There we go. I'd say we got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And we got it in the air too.
Sorry.
Okay, so we've got that mixture.
Okay.
The next thing we want to do is we want to put an egg in our bowl here.
All right. You want me to do the honors?
Let's see how good you are at cracking eggs.
Ready? Here we go. Ta-da!
Very good. Okay, now we want to beat the egg.
Okay.
I'll let you do the honors.
All right. Is that good? A little bit more?
That's probably good.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be real good because as we put everything together, it's going to, it doesn't need to be uniform because then it gives more texture to the tempura.
A little lump is okay.
It's very good.
It's okay.
Yes.
I think it's normal.
Okay, next we need water.
Okay. Oh, let's talk about the water, Rich.
The water needs to be cold, ice cold. You notice that we have ice floating around in the water.
I don't know if you can see that, but this has been sitting for a while.
And
just
so
in ice and water.
It's cold. We need 2/3 cup of water. If you get some little ice cubes in there, that's not a problem because they're going to melt when they go in here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's mix this up. I'm a messy cook.
I was just going to say something, but...
Okay, Now we put our mixture of ingredients in there.
Okay. Should I put it all in right now? Or are you going to whisk at the same time?
I'll whisk it a little bit as you put it in. Of course, we don't need to worry if it's a little lumpy, so not a problem.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Now, as we get it mixed together, it should be about the consistency of, what do you think it ought to be?
You know, I like your description earlier before we were rolling. Paint. He said paint. It needs to look like the thickness of paint or heavy cream.
Yeah, but paint.
He's a handyman, so we're going to go with paint.
Don't beat this too hard. If you try to get the lumps out, then you'll get the gluten to start working, and then it won't puff up as much as we would like. And while we're doing that, I ought to get flame going on our oil.
Now, did we talk about why it's important to have ice cold water?
The reason it's important is because you've got the cold and you got the hot oil.
Right.
And when you put them together, they react violently.
Yes.
Well, it reacts in a good way because it's the batter puffing up, and it'll make it...
Kind of gives it that airy, bubbly tastiness.
Yeah, it'll be a lot better that way. And one way to test your batter is you can stick your finger in it and see if it sticks.
And it does. Okay.
And it does.
Okay.
Okay, now the oil that we're using corn oil. The reason for corn oil is cheaper and it takes high temperature. You can heat it up to 450 degrees before it starts smoking.
Right.
That's quite hot. And that's important for what we're cooking because it'll puff up more.
Right.
To test, all you need to do is just drop a little bit in there and see if it immediately puffs up and floats.
It immediately came up to the surface, so.
And it's not there yet.
Okay, so while we're waiting for the oil to heat up, let's cut the fish.
I like it, there's two ways of cooking it. You can do it in long strips. Another way is you can just do bite-sized bits of it.
How do you like it? Which way are we going to do it today?
I feel like I'm getting more to eat if I have it in chunks.
Yeah.
And so we can just kind of cut it along here. Like that.
Okay.
And I'll be efficient, like a mass production.
Good job. I noticed, I'm very happy that Rich is doing this, but when you cut, when you're using a sharp knife, it's always important to keep your fingers flat against the knife.
Yeah.
Keeps your fingers safe.
Let's try a little drop of this.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
I see.
It just jumps out of there.
I hope you guys saw that.
So that's
what it means when the oil's ready.
Now let's go ahead and put some of these in.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little strip here.
Okay.
Don't need a lot on it, and
No,
you just don't drop it, but just kind of lay it in there.
Right. Look at that. That's beautiful.
And
it's important when you're doing tempura not to overcrowd the pan, and that goes for anything that you're frying. And why is that, Rich?
because when you put stuff in it to cook,
yes,
it cools the pan down.
Right.
And you need to keep the temperature up.
Right.
Okay. Let's go ahead and turn these over.
It's turning such a beautiful golden.
Oh, these are looking so good.
They are. It's a beautiful color. I'm actually really excited to eat this.
Okay, now while this is cooking, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back as soon as we got this done.
Shady Creek Lures.
Shady Creek Lures.
Shady Creek Lures are #1 in my book.
Shady Creek Lures.
On Shady Creek Lures.
Large or small, Shady Creek Lures catch them all.
Shady Creek Lures.
Utah Fence Warehouse was really easy to work with. We found a perfect fence for our budget and for the look that we were going for. I love the color, love the way it looks on the property. We've had more compliments on this fence than anything we've ever done on any of our houses.
Welcome back to Utah Fish Finder.
Oh, we've had a great time while you're gone. We've finished cooking our tempura, and now it is time for the truth.
The truth.
How good is it?
All right, I'm gonna do this. Now, you know that I'm not a big fish eater. I have a feeling you're changing my tune. It's true.
Go ahead, have a taste.
I get to go first. Ladies first.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Can Rich cook? I will tell you the truth. He can cook.
I'm glad.
This is so good.
Now, my turn.
It's crunchy.
Yes.
But it's soft in the middle. And you know how we always say, it's too fishy. It doesn't taste fishy. I might be able to serve this to my kids and they won't know.
So anyway, we hope you have enjoyed watching this, and this will be something really good for you to try on your own. Now, we're going to let you go back to Utah Fish Finder, and while you're there, you'll know what we're doing.
We're having fun. We're always doing it. It's always fun with Rich.
Yes. So, we'll see you later. But people will come out here with their paddle boards and their kayaks and their rafts. The only thing you have to be careful of is you don't want to catch one of these guys out in the water.
I know.
Just stick with the fish. We've had a lot of fun here today at Tibble Fork Reservoir.
We did.
We hope you had fun watching us. And it's about time for us to go. The wind is starting to pick up just a little bit. That always makes fishing tough. So we'll see you again next time. I'm Rich.
And I'm Liz. And
go find those fish.